Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. It is 8 o'clock. It is March 16th. It is Tuesday, and we are going to be playing some old school Magic. So I appreciate everybody who is here tonight. Thank you very much for joining the stream. And before we started, Lynch Mob 13, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. We do have to get some business taken care of here. So let's choose the color for the for my border. Round and round she goes, and where she stops, nobody knows. Artifact. Okay, so we will switch to an artifact frame, and we'll turn off this gold bordered frame. All right, so I appreciate everybody who is here tonight. You can join me each and every Tuesday night for my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. Every Thursday night at 8, so don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so you know when I go live. Coming up this week, a couple more streams. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, that's 9 p.m. Central European Time, I will be playing another match of 7 Points Singleton, so I'm looking forward to that. And then for you early birds, on Friday, I also have a match at 9 a.m. Eastern, so I'm looking forward to that. If you guys missed it yesterday, I played some Mirage Block on stream. Mirage Block Constructed, so we do have more Mirage Block Constructed coming up soon. I get pairings every 5 days or so, so I'm looking forward to another match of that. So we are going to take a look at today's deck before we get our pairing. So let's take a look and see what we are running today. I played this deck quite a while ago. It was last May, so I decided to do some updates and make some changes and see how we go. I've got this Reanimator build, so we've got 2 copies of All Hallows Eve, 4 copies of Animate Dead, and 1 copy of Resurrection to bring back our fatties. Our fatties include 2 copies of Mani Jin, 4 Trikes, 1 Shivan Dragon, 3 copies of the Big Crab, 1 Colossus of Sardia, and 1 copy of Sulkanar, Swamp King. A bunch of restricted cards, 2 copies of Sylvan Library, a Chaos Orb, 2 Disenchants, a Soul Ring, and then 4 copies of the card Bazaar of Baghdad with a handful of lands, and then we've got 3 Swords of Plowshares and the Moxen and the Lotus to round it out. So in our sideboard today, we've got a couple more Disenchants, a Divine Offering, a Dust to Dust, a Never Narrows Disc, 4 copies of Hypnotic Spectre, 1 more Swords of Plowshares, 2 Spirit Links, and 3 copies of Blue Elemental Blast. So hoping to have some fun today, bringing out big fat creatures and turning them sideways. So I do hope that you guys will enjoy the stream. My opponent is Ryan, and he is joining me now. So
hey, how's it going?
Let's welcome Ryan to the stream, everybody. Hey, Ryan, how's it going tonight?
Hey, all good.
All
Rich,
right.
I took some inspiration from your deck last week, so
Oh yeah, my
yeah, you made me want
the White Weenie deck.
rebuild White Weenie again, just like I do every month.
Yeah, so I mean,
I make a few spicy card choices.
I play different things every week, and I have different cards that I like to play. I have my pet cards. I don't like to play the most streamlined versions. I do like to have some fun with some of the cards that I play. Yeah, it is definitely interesting. So Old School Guard said, "Let's settle this."
Deck each week.
Mm-hmm. LeBrooks, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Old School Guard, thank you for joining. Hello, I'm here this week. Nice. I'm kind of hoping that we get to play against Bruins today, but I don't know. But we will. We've got a special treat in store. If you guys don't know, Bruins is a big supporter of the stream, and I'm going to show his deck on the stream in a little while because it is just that cool. What's the rest of the shirt? Oh, it says, "Let's settle this like adults," and it's got rock, paper, scissors. So, yeah.
Who did I play against? I played against Rich Shea last night, and he busted out the rock, paper, scissors cards to decide who goes first.
All right, you want to choose even or odd?
Yeah, I'll take even.
Even, okay. And it is an even. It is 2.
Cool.
All right.
I will be on the play.
And I'll be on the draw. Best of luck, sir.
All right, same to you.
LeBrook says that Bruins is definitely excited about the cards. So,
I'm gonna throw this back.
I will also throw this back because I had 6 lands.
Yeah, it seems like 5 lands is too many in this deck.
I mean, I had 6, so 6 lands and a spell that really didn't do much. So, I mean, it can do something later on, but it was not going to do anything with the 6 lands that I had.
7. Alright, this is better, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're keeping yours?
Yeah.
Putting one back. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
No guts, no glory, chat. So we'll see what happens.
Plains. Tundra Wolves.
Sure. Okay. Draw. Lotus, crack for green.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvan Library.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a mana burn, and I'll say go. 19.
Draw. Swing 1.
18.
Pass.
Draw 1 for turn and 2 for the Sylvan. I'll pay 4.
Yep.
I'm at 14. I'll play a scrub land, and I will say go.
Okay. Draw. Swing 1.
13.
Banana Shiro.
Okay.
Pass.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will. I'll take 2, so I pay 4. I'm down to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will move to my end step.
Okay.
And I will discard a Triskelion. And you can go.
Untap. Draw. Swing 2.
I'll take it. I'm at 7.
I will pass.
Okay. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll take 1. I'll play a land. And I'll cast Animate Dead on the trike.
Yep.
And I will remove 2 counters, 1 to each of your creatures.
Okay.
And you can go.
Alright. Draw. The Tundra Wolves. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. Let me set these down for a moment. Take a peek. I'll take 1.
Okay.
I will play a City of Brass and a Mox Jet. I will take a point, going down to 6. I'm going to cast Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
I'll discard 2 Deep Spawns, a Mahamati, and a Colossus of Sardia. That's a lot of good stuff you're getting rid of. Alright, draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will say go.
Untap.
Oh, I should draw 7 instead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, instead of 6.
Play planes?
Yep.
Swing 1. Now you got the trike over there. Let's just place the mana line.
Okay.
And pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. I will put 2 back. I'm going to play Bazaar of Baghdad. I will activate the Bazaar and draw 2 and discard 3. 1,
Yep.
2. I'll discard a Shivan Dragon and 2 copies of City of Brass. And then I will Ancestral myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I will I'll shoot the lion. And then I will cast in Animate Dead on Deep Spawn.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And you can go.
Alright, and Eternal Swords Deep Spawn.
Sure, I'll gain 5.
Okay. Draw.
So I'm at 11 and you're at 20.
Play Pendlehaven.
Sure.
Swing 1.
Block.
Alright. Yeah, we don't need that. I'm going to go to my second main phase. Just going to disenchant Sylvan Library.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Alright, untap. Draw for turn. I will play a Scrubland. I'm going to cast an All Hallows Eve.
Okay.
2 counters on it. I will take a point down to 10 to swords targeting your line.
Yeah, you got this one.
Okay.
Oh, that one land was brutal.
All right, let's see what we got in our bag of tricks. Alright, we'll see what we can do with this.
Well, this is not shuffled at all, no wonder. Seven. Alright. I'll keep this.
I'll keep.
Alright. Planes. General Shiro. Pass.
Alrighty. I'll draw. And Scrubland. Go ahead.
Draw. Planes. Sumo.
Alright, 19.
White Knight. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. CD Brass. Go down to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvan.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Swing 3.
I'll take it. 15.
Play Tundra Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
And play General Shiro. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 4.
Okay.
I'm at 11. I'll move to my end step. I'll discard a trike. And you can go. 7 cards.
Untap. Draw. Swing 5.
I will swords your White Knight.
Okay.
I'll take 3. Puts me down to 8.
Play Repentant Blacksmith. Go
Sure.
ahead.
Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. How many cards do you have?
3.
Yeah, I'll just take 1.
Yeah.
I'll take a point down to 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast Balance.
Okay.
You have 3 cards.
Yep.
So I will discard 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'll discard a Deep Spawn, a Hypnotic Spectre, and a Disenchant.
Okay.
And you can go.
Untap. Draw. Play Tundra Wolves.
Sure.
Play General Shiro. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. take 1. I will take a point down to 6 to animate the trike.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot each of your creatures.
Okay.
And then I will play a Tundra and say go.
Okay. That's it. Draw. So what's the trick?
I'll respond by shooting itself.
Okay. What's the Savannah line?
Okay.
Pass.
Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll keep this one. Animate Dead on the trike.
Yeah.
I'll shoot the lions for 1.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Play points.
Yep.
Play Preacher.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Shoot the Preacher for 1.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll take this one. I will play an Underground Sea. I'll take a point down to 5. Cast an All Hallows Eve.
What?
2 counters.
Yeah.
Attack for 1.
One more.
We're down to 19, right?
No, you swords something.
Oh, yes, you are correct. I'm sorry.
A
21.
lion.
Yep.
Knight, rather. White
Yeah.
knight.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot that. Go ahead.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Play Thunder Spirit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. This goes down to 1. I will draw 1, 2, 3. I'll keep this one. I will play a Hypnotic Spectre.
Okay.
And the Bazaar of Baghdad.
Oof. That one hurts.
Activate the Bazaar and discard a Trike and a Twister. And I will say go.
Alright. Draw. Swing 2.
I will block with a Hippie.
Okay. Play Maze.
Okay.
Go ahead. What's your life total?
I'm at 5.
5. Okay.
Alright. End step. I'm going to have the Trike shoot itself.
Okay.
Upkeep with the trigger on the stack. I'm going to activate the Bazaar, and we'll get rid of those 2. Last counter goes. All Hallows Eve resolves. You get your creatures back too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so. Let's see. So I will. I'm going to. This is still my upkeep. I'm going to shoot the Preacher.
Preacher down.
Savannah Lions. And one of the wolves. And then I will. I'll shoot the. All 3 Benalish heroes.
Okay.
All right, and then draw 1, 2, 3. Keep this one, and I will say go.
All right. What's that? Draw.
Steven lost already? Okay.
Disenchant Sylvan Library.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I will declare my attacks with everything.
Okay. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
6, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. Go to 2. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, that's fine.
And then I will activate Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 1, draw 2. I'll discard Hippie, an Emerald, and a Mahmadi.
Okay.
And I will animate the Mahmadi.
Okay.
And you can go.
Alright. The good card. Draw. That's not it. Yeah, you got it.
Whew. Whew. Wow.
The good card was Army of Allah.
That balance was pretty big. And then,
Yeah, I made a point to not overcommit too much, but yeah, it was just big that you ripped it because you could actually slow things down. Cool.
Well, thank you for the games. I appreciate it, sir.
No problem.
Take care. Well, we got there, chat. So that was definitely a good thing. So we were able to pull out the win. And yeah, so let's take a look once again at today's deck. We are playing Reanimator build. So the object of the deck is to put a bunch of stuff in the graveyard and bring it back into play. And basically cheat. Is kind of what it boils down to. A Triskelion or a Mahmadi or a Shivan Dragon are much cooler when they only cost 2 mana as opposed to their full cost. So that is part of the fun of this deck. And we'll take a look at our sideboard here. Now I boarded in the Hypnotic Specters and the Swords of Plowshare, the extra Swords of Plowshares. And the reason for the Specters was because I wanted to have some earlier drops just in case I needed to block, and I assumed that he had some flyers that I would need to deal with, and that was definitely the case. So I was pretty excited that my plan came to fruition there. But we're looking at a decent pile of cards here, so I definitely think that we might do okay tonight. You know, just because we went, you know, we beat the White Weenie deck doesn't mean that we're going to, you know, continue to keep winning. But I think the deck is okay, and if I can draw well, I think that we are going to have a good time. The fact that my opponent disenchanted my Sylvan libraries after I had already set up some fun stuff was unfortunate for him. That the timing was what it was, but you know, we'll see what happens in you know, in extra games, because we got a while to go. We got 2 more rounds to play, and who knows what will happen to us in those rounds. Because we could end up, you know, just crashing and burning and things like that. Expensive with the bazaars. Yes, well, the thing is with the bazaars and the shops are not mine. A friend of the stream donated them. They are on permanent loan. So my 4 shops that I've run in the past and my bazaars, thank you very much to a noble benefactor who asked to remain anonymous and had donated those cards to the stream. And I mean, he'll get them back eventually, but he just needs to ask for them. But real quick, a shout out to Simon. If you guys have not already done so, please make sure that you follow Simon. You can see a clip from his stream right there on my screen, and in chat you can find the link to his stream as well. So this is my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. 3 rounds with the Northern Paladin. So I appreciate you guys if you would follow and make sure you turn on those notifications so you know when I go live. Coming up tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern, that's 9 p.m. Central European Time, I will be playing another match of 7 points singleton here on stream. And then I also have one bright and early on Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, that's 2 p.m. Central European Time, another match of 7 points singleton. I'm working on scheduling my final match in my March pod for that. Also coming up soon, another match of Mirage Block Constructed. I played 1 match yesterday on stream. It was a lot of fun, even though I got stomped on, but it is what it is. So one thing that you can do if you want to help support the stream, you can go to streamlabs.com/richbork/merch. The link is in my bio there on Twitch, or you could type !merch, and the link is in the chat right now. You can buy some stream-related merchandise, including some hats or shirts or sweatshirts and mugs and things of that nature. All kinds of cool stuff. If you want some more information regarding Paladin Magic that we play on Tuesday nights, the Tuesday Night Gauntlet itself, the Alpha 40 League that I stream occasionally on the stream, feel free to go over to northernpaladins.com and you can take a look there. Other ways that you can help support the stream by gifting subscriptions to the stream. If you have a Amazon Prime account, you can link your Twitch account that gives you a Twitch Prime, and you can use a Twitch Prime sub once each month to give the subscription to a channel of your choice. I hope that you would use it for me. But if you gift a subscription to somebody else, then I will send you Old School Magic cards. If you subscribe yourself with a tier 2 or tier 3 subs, I will send you Old School Magic cards, and then you can have some money off the deck submissions or whatnot. So one thing that I did want to show everybody is that our friend Bruins545 is playing this deck tonight. And you see that it says support Rich Bork stream, and every single one of the cards that is in his deck list was something that I sent to him. And you'll see that they are signed. They are signed by me, and he wanted to put a deck together in honor of me, and I could not be happier for that. So I appreciate Bruins, and if you are one of the lucky recipients of one of his gift subs, I definitely think that you guys should say thank you to that as well. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break. You guys please stick around for some more Old School Magic. Don't touch that dial. I'll be back here pretty soon. Welcome back, everybody. I appreciate you all sticking around during the break. So we will be having a bonus match here in just a few moments. For those of you who are new to the stream, please don't forget to follow. You can join me each and every week for my regularly scheduled stream. Every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins. So don't forget to turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. And speak of the devil, we've got Bruins joining us on stream right now. Hey man, how's it going? Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Well, I just showed your deck to the viewers, so I definitely appreciate you building that. That was pretty cool that you were able to do that.
Yeah, I said if I ever had enough cards to make a deck with it, I would definitely play a deck with it and support the stream. So I like to keep my word.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very, very much. So it is pretty cool that you were able to put that together. And yeah, so I was, you know, I don't know, I was speechless when you sent that to me, and it means a lot that your support for the stream and that you care so much that you would put the deck together as well. So I definitely appreciate everything you do for the stream, and I'm sure that all of your recipients of this gift subscriptions also would appreciate that as well.
Definitely. I mean, a couple of good things to support with the stream, really.
Yeah.
I mean, the stream itself is great. Old School Magic is great. And definitely the Semi-Colon project.
So, now I know what your deck is. Did you look and see what my deck is today?
I did.
Okay. All right. So you can go first.
I'll take it. I will play Forest and the Wall of Wood.
Oh, look at that. All right.
Go ahead.
I'll draw. I will play a City of Brass. I'll take a point, and I will go down to 19. And you can go.
I am winning.
You are winning.
I will play a Mountain and a Wall of Earth.
Wall of Earth. Okay.
Yep.
I don't think there's much that I can do about that. Hang on one second. Alright, so I will untap and I will draw. And I will play a Bazaar of Baghdad. I will activate the Bazaar. I will draw 2. 1, 2. I will discard a Deep Spawn, a Shivan, and a Trike. And then I will say go.
Alright. I will play Swamp. I will Chain Lightning while I can.
Okay. I'm at 16.
And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I will activate the Bazaar. Draw 1. Draw 2. I will discard a Sulkanar and 2 Trikes. I will play another City of Brass. I will take 2 down to 14. And I'm going to cast All Hallows Eve. So it's got 2 counters on it.
Okay.
And you can go.
I'll play an island, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Remove a counter. Draw for turn. I will activate the Bazaar. Draw 1, 2. I will discard a Lotus, a Recall, and a Tundra. And I will say go.
I will play a plane and the Thunderwolves.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Alright, untap. We have the All Hallows Eve trigger on the stack. I'm going to activate the Bazaar. Draw 1. Draw 2. I will discard a Regrowth and a couple of lands. Take the last counter off the All Hallows Eve and plop all my dudes into play. So we got Trike, Solkanar, Trike, Shivan, and Deep Spawn. And it's a lot of coolness going on here. And then I will I'll draw for my turn. And yeah, I will say go.
All right.
The armies of the night are coming. Yes, old school guard. Definitely so.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. I will attack with everything. Before blocks, I will deal. How big is the red wall?
0/6.
0/6. Okay. So I will deal 1 to the Thunderwolves, and I will deal 1 to the Wall of Wood, and 2 more to the Wall of Wood.
Okay.
I was splitting the counters from other things. So we've got 5 unblockable, and then we've got a whole bunch more.
I think I'll just go to the next game with this.
Okay, all right.
Seems like a sure bet. How'd you do in the first one?
I won 2-0.
Heck yeah.
So for those who were wondering, the reason that Bruins is aware of my deck list beforehand, it's because of the fact that he is part of my Discord. So I have just thrown my Discord link in the chat right now. If you want to join my Discord, you get to take a look at my deck list early. And if I do have some decisions regarding the stream, sometimes I will bounce them off the members of my Discord, and then you will get reminders of all of my streams, except for the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, because that's my regular stream. So go ahead and join the Discord now, and you can already see the deck, and you can see some cool stuff.
It also improves Chaos Orb flips.
Yeah. So, yes. Increase your Chaos Orb flip win percentage by 5% if you join the Discord. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so real quick, what I want to do is I'm going to show you his deck. Again, if you gift a subscription to another person, then I send you magic cards signed by me, and he was made this deck that is completely out of cards that I sent him, and then the support Rich Bork stream on the basic lands, which was pretty cool. So I appreciate that that you did that, man. So 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm keeping.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Go right ahead. Do your worst.
All right. You're going to love this one. City of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That is a very, very sweet City of Brass. That City of Brass will bring the picture up real quick. So it's in the top row. That is an altar that I did, and that is Samus from the game Metroid on that City of Brass. So that is definitely cool, and I'm glad to see it's on the battlefield now. All right, so I'll draw for my turn. I will play a scrubland, and I will say go.
I'm going to play a mountain. I'll ping myself for 1 and play that Wall of Earth.
Wall of Earth. Okay. All set? All right, I will draw. I will play a Bazaar of Baghdad. I will say go.
I'll play a Plains.
Yeah, D0314. I was wondering what those letters were. Old School Guard says Bruins is the best, and then D0314 says that's a fun way of marketing. yeah, fascinating says it's very cool.
I appreciate all of it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play my Chaos Orb.
That is a pretty sweet Chaos Orb, not going to lie.
And I will pass the turn.
Alright, end step, I'm going to activate the Bazaar.
Okay.
I will draw 1, 2. I will discard a Shivan Dragon, a City of Brass, and a Wheel of Fortune. And then I will untap. And I will draw. And I will play a Mox Pearl. And I will say go.
Okay. I will pass.
End step, I will activate the Bazaar.
Okay.
Draw 1, 2. I will discard a Bazaar and a Scrubland and the Mox Emerald. Untap. Draw. I'm going to activate the Bazaar.
Okay.
Draw 1, 2. I will discard a Balance. And I will discard a Regrowth. And I will discard a Recall. I can't draw creatures this game. Go ahead.
I can't draw a land this game.
Old School Guard redeemed and Ask Me Anything. Dear Rich, what is your favorite old school Magic card that is not good enough to play? Okay, well, that's kind of a loaded question because not good enough to play, you know, almost every single card is good enough to play, with the exception of Wood Elemental, I guess, or Sorrow's Path. But I do have some cards that that are pet cards of mine that I don't know. So I'm really partial to Zira Arian. I think that the art is absolutely stunning, and I think that it doesn't see enough play. I would definitely be happy to put Saradib Jin in a deck from time to time. I've done it before, even though it's not that great of a card. You would think a 5/6 flyer would be good, but it really isn't. Or If Bifafreet, which doesn't see all that much play. But I'm thinking, like, I like Sword of the Ages, but it doesn't see a lot of play. And I just, you know, off the top of my head, I can't really think of other things. Like, you know, I've run cards like Urza's Avenger, which doesn't see a lot of play, but in theory should be decent, but it's green, so, you know, there's that. So, I don't know. All right. Sorry about that, man.
Oh, you're good. I can't really do anything with the 3 lands, so I'll have to pass.
Okay. Fascinating says Ornithopter. Yeah, I would think that you would think that Ornithopter would be decent, but it really isn't.
Fuel for a Tog.
Yeah, it's fuel for a Tog. You can you know, you can pump it up with, you know, things like Army of Allah, something like that. So, draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to activate the Bazaar. Draw 1, draw 2. Alright, so I will discard Bon Madi, a Deep Spawn, and an Underground Sea. And I'll play another Bazaar. And I will activate the Bazaar.
Turn timer ended.
Draw 1, draw 2. I will discard a ruby and 2 copies of Animate Dead. I will play a Lotus. I will sack it for black, and I'll cast All Hallows Eve.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Right. I will play Juggernaut.
That is a Juggernaut.
And I ping myself for 1.
Okay. Puts you at 18. All set?
And I'll pass. Yep.
Untap. Upkeep All Hallows Eve goes down to 1. Draw. I will cast Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
I'll play a Sapphire. And then I'll Ancestral myself.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I will activate a Bazaar. Draw 1, 2. I will discard a Trike, a Disenchant, and a Bazaar. I will play City Brass as my land for the turn. I will take a point, and I will swords your Juggernaut. So you gain 5. Put you at 23. Juggernaut is exiled. Then I'll activate the Bazaar, and I'll draw and discard both. And you can go.
Alright. I will play this swamp.
Nice. Pretty kick-ass swamp there, if I do say so myself.
I appreciate that. I will pass.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. With the All Hallows Eve trigger on the stack, activate the Bazaar, draw and discard, and activate the other Bazaar, draw and discard. Remove the counter. Let's put some creatures into play. I don't have a lot of them, but... And it looks like I've got an opponent, so...
Oh, me too.
Yep. So, I guess we're going to leave it at that, man. I appreciate the support for the stream. Alright, and best of luck in your rounds.
Hey, if I win one, I will be happy. So.
Alright, take care, man. Thanks.
See you, bud.
Alright, bye. How's it going?
Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Good. Good.
I play once a month, and I think it's a requirement that whenever I play, I have to be on your stream.
I think so. It seems like that. So.
Yeah. I also think this matchup is god-awful for me, so...
Well, that's good for me, right?
It could be.
Mm-hmm. Let's do some shuffling. Old School Guard says I need to gift assigned disenchant to Bruins. So I'll have to see if I have any extra disenchants. That's definitely a good idea for the next time that I send him some stuff. So.
I just played in first round.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got to see the deck.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool deck. I like it.
Yep.
It was, it's really cool that he supports the stream, and he doesn't have to do anything extra. But the fact that he built that deck out of cards that I've sent him is really, really cool, and I really appreciate that he did that. So.
Yep.
Choose even or odd, sir?
I will take odd.
It's even. 6.
All right.
I will go first. Good luck.
I'm good.
I will keep.
I will keep as well.
Scrubland, Sapphire, Demonic Tutor.
Here.
And you can go after that.
Okay. Max. Plateau.
Seems all right.
Antex.
Okay.
Pinger. Right.
So, Old School Guard says you didn't pay attention to Edwin's interview with me on Edwin on the Unhinged Magi stream because I did mention that my opponents should always call even because even comes up more often on my orange die. So I will draw for turn.
Yep.
I'm going to Ancestral Recall.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. I've got 8 cards, so I will... whatever. I'll play Bazaar.
Yep.
I'll activate and draw 2. 1,
Yep.
2. And I will discard 2 Trikes and a Mamadi.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Attacks.
Yep. Can't quite see what you grabbed there.
It's 2 planes and a mountain.
2 planes and a mountain. Okay.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Back to 1.
I will take it. 19.
Planes. Thunder Spirit.
Thunder Spirit.
And another pinger.
Okay. You moved your land off screen. Yep, there you go. Okay. Untap. I will draw. I will activate the Bazaar.
Yep.
Draw 1. Draw 2. I will discard another Trike, a Mamadi, and a City of Brass. Then I will cast an Animate Dead on one of the Trikes.
Yep.
And I will take out your Thunder Spirit and the untapped dude.
Clear.
Go ahead. Lord Sorrow says, how bizarre. Yes. You and the holy cow with those little dudes, man.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Activate the Bazaar.
Sure.
Draw 1, 2. I'll throw down a Deep Spawn, a Scrubland, and another Bazaar. I'll cast Animate Dead on another Trike.
Yeah, we're done.
Lord Sorrow, this is old school Magic, 93-94. We play cards that were originally printed in 1993 and 1994, plus any reprints with the original frame and border. So you can play, if something was reprinted in, say, a time-shifted card in Time Spiral, or you want to play, like, Chronicles version or 5th edition version of the card, as long as it had the same art as the original version, that's fine. So. So I appreciate everybody who is here tonight. We are in round number 2 of 3. I play 3 rounds of old school Magic every Tuesday night with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. And then I do have a couple of extra streams going on this week, including tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern and Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll be playing 7-Point Singleton. Looking to schedule another match of 7-Point Singleton for Saturday. And then I will be also playing another match of Paper Mirage Block Constructed here pretty soon. I get my pairings Friday or Saturday for that. So, all right. Good luck, sir.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Go.
Okay. Draw. Pearl, City of Brass. I'll take a point to Monty Tutor. And I'll get that. And I will say go. Another land tax. Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I will take a point. I'm at 18, and I will ancestral myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Let's see. I will play a Scrublands, and I'll disenchant one of the land taxes.
Sure.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Go ahead.
X.
Yep. Now, John, are you getting into Alpha 40, or are you just collecting Alpha cards because they're cool?
No, I picked up stuff for us in Alpha 40.
Nice. Yeah, I really like watching Alpha 40. It is really, really cool.
Draw. Planes. And White Knight, go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Bazaar of Baghdad.
Mm-hmm.
Activate Bazaar.
Sure.
Draw 1, 2. I will discard a lobster, City of Brass, and a regrowth. I will play an emerald.
Mm-hmm.
I will sword your knight. Brings you up to 22. And then I will animate the deep spawn.
Sure.
And you can go.
Lovely.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. I need to mill 2. 1, 2. And I will draw. And I will attack for 5.
Okay.
And I will play a Mox Ruby. And I will say go.
Planes. Lands.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Mill 2.
Mm-hmm.
Get Underground Sea, a Bazaar.
Yep.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I will attack for 5.
Disenchant your Animate Dead.
Okay. And I will disenchant the Blood Moon.
Of course you will.
And then I will Animate Dead on the Trike.
Yeah, we're done, Rich. We're done.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Well, we got there. Sometimes it happens that decks draw the perfect foil for the opposing decks, and that is basically what happened there. He wasn't having any fun, so I get that. I understand why he wanted to say goodnight for today. But appreciate everybody who is here. This is my regularly scheduled stream. I've got one more round to go, so you can join me each and every Tuesday night. I play 3 rounds of old school Magic each and every Tuesday night with the Northern Paladins. So you join me at 8 o'clock on Tuesday nights. Don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Coming up, we've got stream on Wednesday tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 p.m. Central European time. I'll be playing in old school 7 points singleton, which should be some fun. It is a league that I have joined, and I'm having a lot of fun playing those matches. So you should definitely stick around for those streams and join me for those. Another one on Friday, another match of 7 points singleton from the league. That is 9 a.m. Friday morning. That's 2 p.m. Central European time. So another thing too is I've joined a Mirage Block Constructed League. So we're playing Mirage Block Constructed Paper Magic. It is some fun times. Harkens back to my beginnings of Magic in 1996. So that is definitely something. I'll get some new pairings either Friday or Saturday, and I'll make arrangements for another match sometime after that. So I appreciate everybody who is here. Please stick around, and I'll be back in just a little while. So don't touch that dial. I will be right back with some more old school magic. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I appreciate you all sticking around. Our match got done pretty quickly, so I don't have a bonus match lined up right now. But one thing that I did want to talk about, I was on Unhinged Magi. If you guys were not aware, Unhinged Magi is a combined stream. Sorry, it's a YouTube channel with Dan from Open Boosters and Edwin the Magic Engineer. I was on Unhinged Magi earlier this week. It was a great experience and whatnot. So one part of feedback from the Unhinged Magi interview was that people liked that I talked about some old school rules. So I figured that I would take a little bit of time and talk about some things. So one card I did want to talk about is this. This is Underworld Dreams. For 3 black, it's an enchantment, and that whenever your opponent draws a card, they take a damage. So, one thing that about Underworld Dreams is that it's a trigger. And with all triggers, it goes on the stack. So that means that you can respond. So after you've drawn a card, say for example, if you drew a card for your turn, the trigger goes on the stack after you've drawn your card, and you get to see that card, and if you have an instant, you can do something like react. So if you were, say, at 1 life, and you cast the and you drew the card, if you drew a Swords of Plowshares, you could swords your own creature to gain some life with the Underworld Dreams trigger on the stack, and get up above that threshold where the Underworld Dreams would kill you. Another thing too is that what people don't understand is with the draw 7s. So with either a Wheel of Fortune or a Time Twister, or even with Winds of Change, you draw the cards, and then the triggers go on the stack. So with the 2 draw 7s, seven triggers. 7 triggers would go on the stack, each of 1 damage. So you look at all 7 cards, and you get to respond to all 7 triggers. So again, if the 7 points of damage would kill you, the 7 points are going to resolve 1 at a time. And you do get to respond. So you can do something like, again, Swords of Plowshares, or if you are playing with removal spells or burn or something along those lines, you could burn out your opponent before all those triggers resolves, and you could end up winning with your death on the stack. So it is definitely something that you should take a look into. Triggered abilities are a really, really cool thing, and there are a lot of triggered abilities in old school Magic and in Magic in general. So again, we've got Underworld Dreams, just a cool thing that if your opponent does play it, you do have ways to play around it when your life total is pretty low. So I appreciate everybody who is here. This is my regularly scheduled stream. You can join me each and every week for my regularly scheduled stream every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. If you want some more information regarding the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, the Northern Paladins, the Paladin Magic that we play on Tuesdays, or even the Alpha 40 League, head on over to northernpaladins.com and you can find all sorts of information there. Coming up tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central European Time, I will be playing another match of Old School Magic 7-Point Singleton. I'm looking forward to that. Playing in this league has been pretty fun for me. I do have another match also on Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's 2 p.m. Central European Time. So looking forward to those. So for those of you who are interested in Old School Magic 7-Point Singleton, this is the current points list. And you can see that there are a bunch of cards on here, and they all have a point value. And so it's Singleton, so you get to play only 1 of each card with the exception of basic lands. And then the 7 points means that you can play any of the cards that are on this list as long as the total point value of the cards that you play does not exceed 7. So you can play an Ancestral Recall, but you can't play an Ancestral Recall and a Library of Alexandria because they are both 4 points, and that makes 8. But you can play an Ancestral and a Lotus if you want. You can play a Lotus and a Demonic Tutor and the Maze of Ith, or any weird combination of any permutation of the cards that are on the screen. So it is pretty fun. It's just a different way to play Old School Magic, and I enjoy it. There's a league every single month, and I like playing. There's quite the variety of decks when you are playing Singleton, and then the added restriction of the 7 points is really, really cool. So you guys should definitely check out those extra streams, and you should check out 7-Point Singleton as well if it is something that you are interested in. So I will show you, this is my 7-Point Singleton deck that I am playing this month. with 2 points for Brain Geyser, 1 point for Disintegrate, 1 point for Fireball, 1 point for Mana Drain, 1 point for Recall, and 1 point for Maze of Ith. Playing a blue and red deck, it is kind of like an aggro control deck, and I'm currently 2-2 with my deck. I've got 3 more matches to play, so I'm hoping that I can end up with a record that is on the plus side. So hoping that for 4-3 or 5-2 or something along those lines. But it's a lot of cards that you would expect in a red and blue deck, along with some cards that you might not quite expect in a red and blue deck. But that's what's cool about 7-Point Singleton, is that you see some cards will see play that don't see play in traditional old school. For example, Steel Artifact is something that is pretty useful in 7-Point Singleton, because there are a lot of artifacts that see play. Old Man of the Sea, removal is at a premium, so Old Man of the Sea can steal your opponent's creatures. And Air Elemental sees a lot of play. I'm not saying that Phantasmal Forces sees play, but I'm running it because it's a card that I like and it's pretty cool. And then we've got the Timmy and the Pirate Ship as well, the 2 pingers, which is all kinds of cool. So I definitely think that you should check out the streams for the 7-Point Singleton. It is pretty cool. No Serendib Djinn. Okay, so here's the deal with Serendib Djinn. There are cards that see play like Paralyze or Spirit Link that are all over the place in old school 7-Point Singleton. And one of those 2 cards can just ruin your day. And because enchantment removal is at a premium, with the exception of Nevinyrral's Disc, or Disenchant, or Tranquility, or Chaos Orb, you have to be running those cards, and you would have to draw those specific cards in order to deal with one of those enchantments that that keeps your Serendib Djinn from attacking. Serendib Djinn is unfortunately a liability. I would love to run it, but if I were running a more creature heavy build, then perhaps I would run Serendib Djinn. But if I had more creatures and was a little bit more aggressive, then Serendib Djinn could end up being something pretty decent. But without a multitude of creatures, then Serendib Djinn is just ripe for getting targeted by one of those removal spells. And one of those enchantments is pretty ridiculous. Like things like Gaseous Form see play as well. And Gaseous Form is a 3-mana enchant creature that prevents all combat damage that the enchanted creature would deal. But there's a black version of that card as well. I can't recall the name of it off the top of my head, but very, very similar. All kinds of cards come out of the woodwork when it comes to 7-Point Singleton, because it's really, really difficult to find that redundancy and to find the removal cards and things like that. So Serendib Djinn would be decent if I had a lot of creatures, but not so much in the deck that I am running. So I got some Mirage Block Constructed coming up soon as well, and I'm looking forward to some more of that. Playing Paper Magic with the Sisters of the Flame out of New York City, and that is pretty cool. I played a match yesterday on stream of Mirage Block Constructed, and I got my butt handed to me, but we had some good conversation with Seth from Sisters of the Flame, and that was pretty cool. One thing that a lot of people ask me about my little icon, the little semicolon. A semicolon is used when an author could have chosen to end their sentence but chose not to. The author is you, and the sentence is your life. That is a quote from the organizer who created the Project Semicolon. ProjectSemicolon.com is a website with information regarding mental health with a goal of decreasing the suicide rate in the United States. So as somebody who has dealt with mental health issues my entire life, and it is a suicide survivor 9 times over. It is something that is passionate to me. Sometimes you will see that people will get the semicolon tattooed on their wrist or even on their back. Project Semicolon is an informational website where you can learn and educate yourself regarding mental health issues. And the largest demographic for suicide in the United States are males between 18 and 35, which means that most of us have been there if you are not already in that group. You're not alone. So you can find some information there. If you need to talk to somebody, please reach out to the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That's 1-800-273-TALK, 1-800-273-8255. You can go to suicidepreventionlifeline.org. If you ever want some information regarding Project Semicolon or the Suicide Prevention Lifeline, !semi in chat will bring up the website for Project Semicolon. !talk in chat brings up the information regarding the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It is something that is near and dear to my heart. I found out about Project Semicolon a handful of years ago, and it was something that I needed. We need to end that stigma, and talking about mental health and about suicide is a way to end that stigma, and we can reach out and get some information out there. And if you are somebody who either you yourself is dealing with mental illness, mental health issues, you can go there for some resources. You can talk to a counselor over at the Suicide Prevention Hotline, and we can work together to fight this. Now, if my efforts or your efforts save the life of one person and prevents one suicide, then that means that everything that we have done is for a good cause. One of the emotes that you get for subscribing to my channel is the Mario semicolon. You see it that it is here. It is in the chat right now as well, and I have it on pretty much every single one of my pages, and it is something that is near and dear to me. If you don't like that I talk about mental health or I bring up the topic of suicide, then I think that maybe this channel isn't for you. I am not going to stop talking about it. It is something that is near and dear to me, again, because of the fact that I have lived with depression, anxiety. I am bipolar. I've lived with it my entire life, and I'm a suicide survivor 9 times over. So it is not something that I will ever stop talking about. And if it is uncomfortable for you, well, maybe you need to talk about it a little bit more. And that way you can make it comfortable so that it is something that you will talk about. And you can talk about it with people that you care about. You can talk about it with strangers or whatnot. But I want to hear your story. So if you want to reach out to me, feel free. You can talk to me. You can talk to me, and I'll share your stories on the stream. I don't have a problem with that. I'll do it anonymously if you would like. If you want to reach out and you want to just share some things, I'm okay with it. And if you want to reach out to me, easiest way to reach me is you can email me at richtwitchstream@gmail.com. If you want to send me something via snail mail, feel free. Rich Bork, 5701 East Circle Drive, Suite 108, number 256, Cicero, New York, 13039. Bruins, thank you very much for gifting the sub to LeBrooks. I appreciate that. Bruins has now gifted 22 subs to viewers in the channel, so I definitely appreciate that. Bubby was timed out for I don't know what you put. Let me take a look and see what you put there in the chat. So you put a few too many symbols there, so that's why Nightbot got a little excited there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. You put 6. All right, maximum is 5. All right. Sorry about that, Bobby. But yeah, you put 6, and Nightbot is set to for spam of anything more than 5. So I definitely appreciate everybody who is here tonight. We do have one more round of Old School Magic to go tonight. It looks like we got about 10 more minutes. So I'm going to take another break. So please stick around. Yeah, too many high fives? Yes. Yep. Highest of 5s. I definitely appreciate that. So stick around. I'm going to take another break. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'm going to get rid of my empty cans. And I will be back here in just a few moments. So don't touch that dial. I'll be back with some more Old School Magic. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you sticking with me through the break. We've got, looks like we've still got a few more minutes before this round ends, but I appreciate everybody who is here. This is my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet with the Northern Paladins. Stream coming up tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Yes, it is St. Patrick's Day, so I'll be playing 7-point singleton. And then I've got another match of 7-point singleton coming up on Friday at 9 a.m. So, excuse me, a little bit earlier than normal, a lot earlier than normal. I've also, yesterday was my first time playing Mirage Block Constructed here on the stream. And I've got some more Mirage Block Constructed coming soon. So as soon as I know when I will be playing my next match, I will let you guys know as well. Follow me on social media, and you will be one of the first to find out what my stream schedule is. Short excuse. Rich, it's Eric Short. Hey, how's it going? I've tried to stream paper, but awful quality. What camera do you use? I have ring lights and all. Okay, so I have 2 cameras. The one that is pointing at my face is a Logitech C615. It is a lower quality camera than the one that I have that points down at my play area. My play area is a Logitech ProStream C922 high definition camera. One of the biggest tricks is obviously lighting as well. So I use indirect lighting. I have a light that is off to the side here. Not too far from me, but it points up. It does not point at me. And then I have another light all the way up there on the far side of the room, and that gives light out throughout the entire room. But the best part is that the locations of the lights kind of cancel each other out. There are very, very few shadows on my play area. You can see shadows behind me, of course, because you know that's going to happen. But that. So good question. Yeah, I don't use ring lights. I just do that, and then there's enough lights that comes off the 2 monitors in front of me as well. It seems to be a good situation. So while we're waiting for another match, I want to talk about another cool card. Another fun card is Candelabra of Tawnos, 1 mana. It's a mono artifact, so you have to tap it to use it. And you pay X and you untap X target lands. So one of my favorite things to do with that obviously would be with Vicious Factories. You can untap factories after they have attacked and then pump themselves. More often than not, people put candelabras in like a candle flare deck with red and things like that to generate bunches of mana, for big fireballs and things like that. That may be an issue I have. Awful glare, but tried low-level lighting. I'll point away. Yeah, definitely so. Pointing it away, and that's a common mistake that a lot of people do, is that they'll have like overhead lights or whatever. So, going back to candelabra, one other fun thing is, especially in Paladin Magic, because of the restriction on Mazavith, you can use the candelabra to untap your Mazavith to send a second creature into the maze, which is really, really nice. Another thing is that you can use it with your Mishra's Workshops, so that you can tap a workshop for 3 mana, tap another source for 1 to untap the workshop, and then get another 3, so that with just 4 mana, you can generate 6, which is definitely pretty good. And I heard cards like Triskelion and Tetravis are pretty nice at 6 mana. And when you can do that on, say, turn 2, seems like a good thing that you can do. Round timer has ended, so let's take a look. I'm going to see what we have left for in the round for matches to go. Ours got done with pretty quickly, so let's take a look and we will see. Looks like there is only one more match outstanding, so should not be too much longer as well. I appreciate everybody sticking around for the stream. This is my regularly scheduled stream. I got another stream coming up tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's 9 p.m. Central European time. And then Friday morning at 9 a.m. after my kid gets on the bus, we will be playing some Magic. And then I'm hoping to get another 7-point singleton in this weekend because I do have another match. And then I've got more Mirage Block constructed coming up soon. So we're hoping that we can get that matchup assigned Friday or Saturday, and we will see what we can do. This is the deck that we are running today. We are playing Reanimator. So we've got cards like All Hallows Eve and Animate Dead and Resurrection to bring back our fatties, and we wanted to put them in the graveyard. So, Dear Rich, I have trouble staying awake for your whole stream. Am I getting too old for Magic, or am I just overworked? Sincerely, Sleepy. Well, Old School Guard, you know what the thing is, that I don't think that it is a me problem. I think it's a you problem. You are in a time zone behind me, I believe. So it is almost 10 o'clock for me, which makes it almost 9 o'clock for you. So maybe you are getting a little bit too old, but I would never ever say that you're too old for Magic. So maybe you're just too overworked, and maybe you're just not spending enough time playing Magic, I think. Yes, getting old does suck. Yeah, Bubby says, turn 1, Mishra's Workshop, Mox, Candelabra, Triskelion. Go. So, yeah, that's definitely something. And what you should do, Bubby, if you're going to make that play on turn 2, you need to follow it up with a copy artifact to copy your Triskelion before you attack. So, just one of those things. Yeah, but Old School Guard, no. Yes, I understand that you're tired. You might have to wait and watch round 3 tomorrow morning or something along those lines, but I appreciate you being here. And even if you do fall asleep while watching the stream, I do appreciate that you are here. So, yeah, maybe you're overworked. Maybe you need to play some more old school Magic. So maybe we should make that happen. It'll be definitely better. What do we got? Something happened, whatever. Oh, Dark Zero gifted me a tier 1 subscription to 90s MTG. Well, thank you for that, Dark Zero. I appreciate that. So we should be getting the next round here in just a moment. They've already called time. They tagged the players. They did what they are going to do. All right, so again, we'll take a look at what we got going on today with this Reanimator build. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. Colossus of Sardia, you don't normally see that in Old School Magic, and you don't see it in Reanimator builds, but it's a 9/9. So I figured, what the heck, if I get to swing with it once, if I animate it with Animate Dead, then it makes it an 8/9 with Trample, and it's still huge, and that's a lot of damage. I'll probably never be able to untap it, but who cares? It's a fun card, and it is something that I wanted to play. The crabs there, the deep spawn, those are pretty cool because they also feed your graveyard. Every upkeep you have to mill yourself for 2. So that is really, really cool. Love that card when I first started. Yeah. It's something that, I do want to put together a deck around Colossus of Sardia. I'm just not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it, but, I'll figure something out eventually. I got lots of time. This is our sideboard. So we got a couple copies of Disenchant, 1 copy of Divine Offering, 1 Dust to Dust, 1 Nevanero's Disc, 4 copies of Hypnotic Spectre, another Swords of Plowshares, 2 copies of Spirit Link, and 3 copies of Blue Elemental Blast. So the Blue Blasts are obviously against decks that are pretty aggressive, and they have red, and they if I take some time to get going, then the Blue Blasts will help with that extra source of plowshares for creature heavy decks. Spirit Links not only for creature heavy decks, but decks without removal, so I can Spirit Link my own guy to gain some life. Hypnotic Spectre is a quick creature. It draws fire from the opponent's removal spells because it is just so darn good. Never Narrows Disc is a good catch-all, Dust to Dust, and Divine Offering against artifacts, of course, and then Disenchants if I'm expecting more enchantments. So yeah, this is what we got going on so far. We are 2-0 and 4-0, but we do have we do have another round of Magic to go. So who knows what will happen in that next match, because we could end up doing poopy. We could end up doing great. So we don't know. That's why we play those games. And we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it'd be nice if I got another 3-0 under my belt. That would be pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, but nothing is guaranteed, especially when it comes to Magic. Variance is a thing; it exists, and we've got we've got to deal with the cards that we are dealt. I mean, obviously, I've got extra ways to draw cards with the Bazaars of Baghdad, which are pretty cool. I am ever grateful for the bazaars and the shops that were sent to me by an old friend who watched the stream and wanted to have these cards put to good use. So I appreciate that. I wish I could tell people who did it. I wish I could. He asked very, very nicely for me not to disclose who he was. So thank you very much, my noble benefactor, who has allowed me to run this deck today, because without bazaars, I would not be able to play this deck. And yeah, paladins do allow for proxies. So I guess I could have proxied some bazaars if I wanted to run Reanimator. But there's something pretty cool about looking at about old school Magic cards. I really enjoy playing with the old school Magic cards, and I like looking at pretty things. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't play proxies or white bordered cards. I've run proxies on the stream before. I played white bordered cards on the stream before. I have no issues with it whatsoever. And if somebody is getting into old school Magic, you play with what you can. I definitely recommend people get into Paladin Magic because it is proxy friendly, especially with the spike in prices of the reserve list cards. They're going up and up and up and up. It's making it harder and harder and harder for people to get into old school Magic. I was very fortunate enough to get into old school Magic 2 years ago, where the collector's edition Moxen were and all the collector's edition Power were at a price that was still fairly reasonable. Now they've just climbed so much that it is going to be pretty difficult for some people to get some of the cards so that they can play old school Magic again. But that's why we play with proxies. We are proxy friendly with the Northern Paladins, which is awesome. Another thing too is that with the 7-point singleton is also proxy friendly as well. So it's another format that is pretty cool that you can play, and you don't have to break the budget for that. Heck, all you have to do is just go to FedEx, Kinko's, whatever, and print out the proxies like I did for my Mirage Block deck. Is all proxies, because I'm not gonna buy some of the cards because there's no point in doing so. Would have to get them shipped here or whatever. So looks like I have an opponent for round number 3. So let's see, who is my opponent? Steven Adams. All right, so we will send him a message. And let's check in. And that sound means that my opponent is here. So, how's it going?
Hey, Rich.
Oh, you're not John. Let me switch the name on the screen. John was my last round opponent. Steven with a PH, correct?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. You're 2-0?
Yep.
Who did you play?
Let's see. I played Entrox game
Yeah.
1, and then Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you were on Entrox's stream earlier then,
Yep.
and now you're on my stream today. Cool. You're famous today.
Yeah, and Entrox is gonna stream the semifinals of the my local group's tournament tomorrow night.
Oh, that's cool. What time is that?
I think he said 9. He's gonna post it everywhere.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Yeah, my stream tomorrow is at 4 o'clock Eastern, so it won't conflict with any of that, which is cool. Which means that I get to watch. I like watching
Cool.
Magic.
What are you playing? Are you playing the singleton?
Tomorrow,
or
yeah,
alpha?
tomorrow I'm playing 7-point singleton. That should be good. Sunday's the last day for the league, so I have 3 more matches. I have 2 of them scheduled, and I'm looking to get that third one scheduled hopefully for Saturday. So we'll see what happens. But,
Cool.
Let's I need to make a quick adjustment to the stream to get your whole playmat on there. There we go. Okay. Go 2-1-3, please.
2, 1, 3. You can do the same.
Okay. 2, 1, 3. You want to choose even or odd?
Yeah, I'll choose even.
Even. Okay. Smart man. It's a 6. So,
All right, I'll be on the play.
all right. Best of luck, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. I'll keep.
I will keep as well.
All right. Plains, Lotus, crack the Lotus for green, earn 'em,
Okay.
and pass.
That's a thing. All right.
Yeah.
Draw. Scrubland. Go ahead.
That. Draw. I'll swing with the earn 'em.
I'll take 4.
I'll
Implosion in
pass.
chat says, note to self, remember to always choose even against Rich. Yes, yes. If I'm using this orange die, for those of you guys who didn't know this, I was on Unhinged Magi with Edwin the Magic Engineer earlier this week, and I talked about it. For some reason, my orange die comes up even more often than it comes up odd, and, it is a thing. So, all right, so you just hit that and said go, and
Yep.
all right, so I will draw. And you have how many cards now? 4?
No, I got 5.
5. Okay. I will play a Mox Jet. And I'm gonna play Bazaar of Baghdad.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap the Bazaar to draw 2 and discard 3. 1, 2. Let's see. I will discard a Bazaar and Mahmadi and a Recall. And you have 5 cards?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast Balance with 4 cards in hand.
Okay.
So I'll get rid of
Yep.
my Scrublands, and you get rid of your 1 card and your Djinn.
Yeah, I want to pitch a Giant Growth.
Seems alright. And you can go.
Draw. Pearl.
Sure.
I'm going to disenchant your Jet.
Alright.
And pass.
Untap. Draw. City of Brass. I will activate the Bazaar. Draw
Yep.
1, 2. I will discard a Deep Spawn, a Twister, and a Tundra. And then I will play a Pearl. And I will take a point down to 15 to cast an Animate Dead on
Yep.
the Deep Spawn.
Okay.
1 card in hand. Go ahead.
Tap. Draw. So what's the downside of the deep spawn?
I have to mill 2 every upkeep.
Okay, I will pass.
Not really a downside. Untap.
Yep, not for that deck.
Upkeep. Mill 2. 1, 2. Draw for turn. Declare my attack. Attack for 5.
I will disenchant the Animate Dead.
That's not very nice. I'll activate the Bazaar. Draw 1, 2. Swords of Plowshares, Trike, Scrubland. 1 card left. Go ahead.
Draw. Pass.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Draw. Pass.
Draw. Lotus. Crack the Lotus for white. Tap the Pearl. And I'm going to cast Resurrection on the Deep Spawn. And you can go.
Draw. Plains and pass.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. I mill 2. 1, 2. Draw for turn. Attack for 6.
Yep, I get a 14.
And you can go.
Draw. Pass.
End step. Activate the Bazaar. Draw 1, 2. I will discard 2 Bazaars and a Mamadi.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Mill 2. 1, 2. Draw for turn. Attack for 6.
Yep, got an 8.
And you can go.
Draw. No. I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Mill 2. 1, 2. Draw for turn. Attack for 6.
Yep, I got a 2.
City of Brass. Go ahead.
Draw. No, Savannah. Let's see. So the deep spawn. Do you have trample?
He does.
He's a 6/6.
6/6 with trample. For 1 blue, I can make him untargetable, but he doesn't untap.
Earn him?
Okay.
Yep, I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep, mill 2. 1, 2. Draw for turn. Attack for 6.
Now block with the Urnum.
Okay, you take 1 trample.
Yep, I go to 1.
I'm gonna activate the Bazaar.
Yep.
Draw 1, 2. I'll discard a Trike, a Sulkanar, and a Wheel of Fortune. I will play a Mox Emerald. I will take a point down to 14 for Demonic Tutor.
Yep.
I will get an Animate Dead, animate the Trike, and kill you.
Yep. Yeah, I was too aggressive keeping that hand.
I mean, if I didn't do anything, then, you know.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
a 4-5 on turn 1 is not... It's not something to sneeze at. So.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, so we are up a game. All right. One. All right. Let's see what we can do with these cards. Reset the life totals. Whoops. And let's see what we can do. Uh, 1, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2. You can do the same.
1, 3, 2.
I'll be on the play.
All right, sounds good. Good luck.
Yep, you too.
Whew.
Right, I will keep.
I will also keep.
Okay. All right, factory and pass.
Draw. Bazaar of Baghdad. activate Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 1, 2. I will discard a trike. And I'll discard a Spirit Link. Discard Balance. I'll play a Jet. I'll play an Emerald. And I will animate the trike.
Okay.
And you can go.
Draw. Alright, I'll play a Savannah and I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Attack with a trike.
Go to 16.
17. Because Animate Dead makes it smaller.
Ah, yep.
Soul Ring.
Okay.
Chaos Orb.
Yep.
Activate the Chaos Orb.
Okay.
We're going to use my Soul Ring as your... That's a Savannah, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hit.
Yep.
And you can go.
Draw. Play another Savannah and I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Attack for 3.
Yep. Go to 14.
Go ahead.
Draw. Forest.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play a Tranquility.
I'll respond by dealing 3 points of damage to you.
Yep. I'll go to 11.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
End step. I will activate the Bazaar. Draw 1, 2. I'll discard a Disenchant, a Swords, and a Hippie.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. I'll Demonic Tutor.
Yep.
Tranquility is a gorgeous card. Yes, yes. So, Sapphire. I will ancestral myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I will play a Scrubland and I will say go.
Tap. Draw. I'll play a Sylvan Library.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
End step. Activate the Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 1, 2. I will discard a Mahamati, a Trike, and a Shivan.
Yep.
Untap. And draw. Activate the Bazaar.
Yep.
Draw 1, 2. I'll get rid of a City of Brass, a Deep Spawn, and a Hypnotic Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast an All Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
2 counters. Go ahead.
Tap. Sylvan.
I'm going to be very, very upset if you have a Tormod script.
I'll play a Plains. And... You see cards in hand?
1. Want to make me discard it?
1, 2... One, two, three. I'm gonna cast Dust to Dust. Let's get rid of the Sapphire and the Soul Ring,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
All right. Upkeep. This ticks down to 1.
Yep.
Draw. Go ahead.
Tap. Sylvan. Grab this. Alright, I'm going to activate the factory and swing.
I'll take it. 18.
Then I'm going to disenchant the jet,
Okay.
and I will pass.
End step. Activate the Bazaar.
Yep.
Draw 1, 2. I will get rid of Recall and 2 lands.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep with the All Hallows Eve trigger on the stack. Activate the Bazaar. Draw 1, 2. Get rid of Resurrection, Time Twister, and Mamadijin.
Okay.
All Hallows Eve resolves, so all creatures come back from all graveyards.
Yep, I don't have any.
Alrighty, so we got all kinds of fun stuff going on here. 3 counters here, 3 counters here. Then I'll draw for my turn. And I will say go. 1 card in hand.
Tap. 1, 2, 3. I'll take 1.
I feel a balance coming on.
Yep.
But I think it hurts you more than it hurts me.
Oh.
I've got 1 card.
It might, but I mean, it's the only thing I can do.
Yeah, 1 card and 2 lands. Yeah, I mean, it means you don't die. But
Yep, balance.
I'll respond by dealing 6 to you.
Yep, I got a 5.
Mm-hmm. 1 card.
Alright, so
1 card and 2 lands.
2 lands. Alright, I'll keep the... I'll keep the factory and the savannah.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick
1 card.
2 Armageddons and a Sarah.
2 Armageddons and a Sarah. Seems alright.
So I'll pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Tap Sylvan.
All right, so he drew a regrowth because he's looking at his graveyard chat.
I'll take that. I will play a Pearl. I will activate the factory and swing.
All right, I'm at 16.
Yep, I pass.
End step, I'll activate the Bazaar.
Yep.
Draw 1, 2. I will discard a Hypnotic Spectre, a Spirit Link, and a City of Brass. 1 card.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. You have 1 card?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to Animate Dead on my Trike.
Okay, yep.
Go ahead.
Alright, untap Sylvan. Take that. Alright, I'm gonna Swords the Trike.
I will respond.
Yep.
I will, let me look at my graveyard.
Yep.
I'll deal 3 to you.
Okay, I got a 2.
I gain a life.
And then I'll animate
I'm
the
at
factory and swing.
17, and I'll go down to 15.
Yep, and I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Scrubland. Hippie. Go ahead.
Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'll take this. We'll Swords the Hippie.
I'll gain 2. 17.
Then I will activate the factory and swing.
15.
Yep, and pass.
Untap. Triskelion was exiled. Chat.
Yep.
Draw. Go ahead.
Untap Sylvan. Take that. Play a Forest. And an Urnham. Pass.
Okay. Draw. Activate Bazaar.
Yep.
1, 2. Your life total's at 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will discard. Tundra, Scrubland, and Swords of Plowshares. And you can go.
Tap Sylvan. I get this. I'm going to activate the factory and swing.
Whoops.
Both.
I'm an 8. Xander's 82. Thank you for the follow. All right. So I'm at 8. You're at 2. All set?
Yeah. 2 more. I'm going to cast a Regrowth.
Okay.
I'm going to go get an Armageddon.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Animate Dead on a Trike.
Yep, that's game. Oh, man. I thought I might have you. Good games.
Wow. Whew. That was close. Yeah, so I messed up the life because of the Animate Dead on the Trike, and I gained the life. I shouldn't have gained the life, and whatever. So,
yeah.
Whew. Wow.
Yeah, man.
That was good.
I mean, I always want to play Tormund's Crypt in the sideboard,
Yeah.
but I never know, how many people are actually, playing it. But it's like the only response to Reanimator.
Yeah. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean, you don't see Reanimator very often, and you would think that you would see it more because, proxies are allowed in Paladin Magic. So, it is, something that, it should see play. It's a really good deck. It's a lot of fun to play. It's a lot of fun to pilot, and it, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking, obviously, with how close some of these games are, but Dry Cereal, you just missed the last of 3 rounds, so no, there won't be any more gameplay, sorry. So,
Yeah.
but the only reason that I am very, very fortunate that somebody who is a friend from my past caught the stream quite a while back and sent me 4 bazaars and 4 workshops to use indefinitely. He said that when he wants them back, he will ask for them. And so I am very fortunate to have somebody who did that, because that is a lot of money to tie up. But he doesn't play Magic anymore. Somebody I played Magic with way back, and he doesn't play Magic anymore. So they're just collecting dusts. When he contacted me, he says, I got these because of the fact that they were a good investment. I don't play Magic anymore, and so you might as well use them. So
That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty good friend.
yeah, definitely so. And the thing is, I hadn't talked to this guy in years, and then he reached out to me. So, and then when he sent them, he told me that if I, it's been this long since we played. He asked me if I wanted to borrow anything. So if I wanted to play 1.5, he doesn't mean old school 1.5. He meant the format that Legacy eventually became. So that's how long it's been. He didn't even know that Legacy 1.5 isn't a format anymore that Legacy took over. So it was just it was kind of funny that in that exchange that that's how that happens. But so thank you for the games, man. I appreciate it. All right,
Absolutely.
and
see you later.
take it easy. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Well, chat, we got there. We went 3-0. 3-0 and 6-0. So we had a pretty darn good night tonight with this Reanimator build. I'm liking it. The only thing is that I didn't get to plop down a Colossus of Sardia, which would have been all kinds of cool. But, beggars can't be choosers, right? I mean, we won all of our games. So if I won all my games, then I guess it meant that in the Colossus wasn't something that I needed. So, yeah, you guys saw the raw power of Bazaar of Baghdad. It is just so good. Such an amazingly good card. I can understand why it's so stupid expensive, because it is just so good. I think it sees play in other formats other than old school Magic. I don't know off the top of my head, but I would assume that it does. But I mean, it's reserve list. Excuse me, and it's from Arabian Nights, so there aren't a whole ton of them out there in the world anyway. But Bazaar of Baghdad, dump a whole bunch of stuff and reanimate it with either an Animate Dead or All Hallows Eve or even the Resurrection. All kinds of fun stuff, all kinds of cool things going on. And then this was our sideboard plan. I brought in those hippies a lot. Those hippies are pretty awesome, not gonna lie. So I was pretty stoked that I put those in there. I did not have to play the blue elemental blasts, so that's a thing. I did board them in against John because he is running red cards. So I didn't cast them. So Deep Spawn is really, really good. Yeah, Bazaar and Balance. Yeah, it was so good. Such a fun deck to play. Even against the white weenie deck, that Balance to take out 5-6 creatures or whatever. It's not balance when you're discarding cards and you want to get stuff in the bin. Balance isn't a bad thing. So, we had some fun. I hope everybody enjoyed that. This is the end of my regularly scheduled stream for the day, but you can join me each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, so please do not forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. If you have an Amazon Prime account, link your Twitch account to it, and that gives you a Twitch Prime, and you can use your subscription to subscribe to me. Howdy Rich, found you via Unhinged Magi group interview. Hopefully I'll catch earlier next time. Yeah, Nailed Snail, yeah, every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern is my regularly scheduled stream, and then I have some special streams as well throughout the week. For example, tomorrow I will be playing at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be playing 7-Point Singleton, which is definitely a fun format. I also have another match of 7-Point Singleton at 9 a.m. Eastern on Friday. I'm looking to schedule another match of 7-Point Singleton for Saturday, and then I have some more Mirage Block constructed coming up soon as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So with that, you guys, I'm going to bring you over to my friend John over at John Likes Games. So please stick around for the raid. I will appreciate it. Oh, hi. How you doing, Carl? Yeah, just about to leave, going over to John Likes Games. So you guys, please stick around for the raid. I appreciate it. Join me next time for my next stream, and I will see you next Tuesday.